Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to another vlog. It's been like a month since I picked up the camera to do a vlog and quite some time since I've updated you guys on my life and all of the things happening kind of behind the scenes of social media, and I just wanted to share a little bit of like what's been going on in my life, and hopefully that'll help some of you guys if you're in a similar situation or in your 20s and just trying to figure out all the things, because I feel like your 20s is just when, like, pardon my French, but like shit is just happening constantly. Like, I feel like your 20s is a major period of your life for growth, and I mean, we could probably say that about like every decade of your life, but like your 20s is when you're really getting into like actual adulthood and career and like relationships and where you're gonna live, and like everything I feel like is just moving so fast in like every direction, and you're trying to grow but also like settle down at the same time, and it's a lot. So yeah, we're just gonna chat about all the things in today's video. As you can tell by the title, there's lots of exciting things happening, and there's gonna be a lot of vlogs coming up about everything, like moving. Should we start with that? I don't know. I'll chat about moving into Portland in a second. The first thing I actually wanted to show you guys was all the new tattoos that I got. And when I say all, I mean all is like a subjective word. It makes it sound like I got a lot. I got 3, and I have 1 tattoo already. Anyways, I got some new tattoos 1 week ago exactly, and I might put in some clips of the day that I got the tattoos because I did vlog a little bit. I'm already rambling on too much. The first and biggest tattoo that I got last week is on my bicep. It says "The universe is never against you," and like this really pretty hand scripty font, and I am so glad that I got this tattoo right now, honestly. Even though like so much has changed in my life recently, I just like really want this to remind myself of like this chapter and like the end goal of life. And I like, not to get super deep in the beginning of this video, but I truly do think that like the universe is never against you. Everything happens for a reason, and like in time everything will make sense. So I really like that tattoo. It's probably my favorite one. So the second tattoo that I got is 777 on my arm. If you guys are familiar with angel numbers, that's what it is. I believe that 777 is for like luck is what it stands for. And you know what, I will insert the clips from last week about 777 and my tattoo appointment. I still can't believe that my odometer says 777. I really can't. And you know what, guys? I'm not here to get all hippy dippy in this video because I don't really know what I believe, to be honest, but I am getting angel numbers tattooed because 7 is one of my lucky numbers, and so is 3. And I'm getting like 3 7s, and it happens to be the angel number for luck. So it all just kind of made sense to me, and I have been screenshotting this week every time I've seen 1111 on my phone or just like on the clock. It has been so many times. I feel like the universe is trying to tell me something, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on that. Honestly, it was just so crazy. I don't really believe in angel numbers like a ton. I kind of just think it's like a fun thing, kind of like people are into horoscopes and stuff, you know? The fact that I filled up my gas tank the night before my tattoo appointment, like up in Portland, drove to my apartment, then my tattoo appointment was like over an hour south of here. I drove down there to a coffee shop to get coffee with a friend, and then I drove to my tattoo appointment, and at that appointment, my odometer said 777. You cannot make that up. The universe is never against you. The universe knows something was aligned, and I don't know. I just think that those coincidences are so funny. You can take it with a grain of salt or think that it means there's something divine happening. I don't really know, but honestly, that kind of made my day. Anyways, that's my second tattoo. And then the third one that I got is just this small one on my wrist. It's like a little star-like thing, and I really just wanted to get something that wasn't like words, to be honest, because most of the tattoos that I want are like quotes, but I don't want my whole body to just be covered in like text. So I got this one on my wrist. It's just a cute little thing, and I'm planning on getting a tattoo on this wrist sometime in the future, so it's kind of like symmetrical. Anyways, those are all of the new tattoos. I have been thinking about getting tattoos for quite some time now. I've talked about it a few times on my Instagram story. Oh, I will put the girl who I went for my tattoo appointment on here. She's in Albany, Oregon, and specializes in fine line tattoos if you're interested in that. I had wanted to go to a place in Portland. It would have been a lot more convenient, I guess, to drive to, but there's only a few fine line tattoo artists up here, and because it's Portland, they are all booked out for months, which makes sense, but I didn't want to have to plan like 3 months in advance. Hopefully that kind of explains the tattoos and why I got them and stuff. And honestly, long story short, I wouldn't say I was like anti-tattoo before I got my first tattoo, but I just like always told myself like, Marissa, you're not the type of person to get tattoos. Like, you're not a tattoo person. That's just not you. And aside from that, I think I was also just afraid of like the commitment of tattoos, because I mean, it is basically a lifelong commitment unless you get it removed. So the first tattoo I got, like I said, was on my rib cage, and it's kind of like hidden. And I think that that was the right thing to do for my first one. I didn't want it just like plastered on my arm where I could see it all the time. So it's like I have one, but I don't see it every day. And that was kind of a good trial of like if I like tattoos or not. And I think within the last year, when my mindset around tattoos really started to change, I was like, you know what? And this is just me being brutally honest about like my opinion on tattoos. I am only going to be young and hot once. Just get the tattoo. Just get the tattoo. Like, why not get the tattoo? Because before, I was just afraid that like one day I'm gonna be 70 years old and not want Pinterest tattoos on my body. Like, why would I put something on my body now that I'm not gonna want when I'm 70 years old? You know what? When you really think about it, when you're 70 years old, you're not gonna care what tattoos you have on your body. Like, you're 70 and you've had these tattoos for literally decades. Like, they're just a part of your body now. And I just want to enjoy them and be cute and hot and young while I can. So that's kind of why I got them. And to be fair, I do want a lot of my tattoos to have like meaning. I'm not just like willy-nilly with them. I have given them a lot of thought before getting them. So anyways, that's the tattoo update. I've been talking about that long enough. I know I've been sitting down for a long time in this video, but I have one other update for you guys, and that is that I am moving back into Portland in just a few weeks. So first of all, there is going to be a lot of moving content coming, specifically like moving in Portland, Oregon, and I'll do like apartment tours and just all of the things. I have a lot of videos planned, and I'm really, really excited for August content. I know I was a little MIA in like June and July. I just had a lot of like personal things going on, hence all the life updates, and I'm back with a bang for August and really excited for that. So yes, I am moving back into the city. If you guys like haven't seen some of my content in the past, basically me telling my whole life story in this video. I graduated from Oregon State in 2020 and I got a full-time job up in Portland in social media marketing, so I moved up to Portland and lived in like the downtown area for a little over a year. I had a studio apartment there. If you want to see the tour and all of the things, I will link that somewhere up here. But I moved to the city during the pandemic, and I mean, we had no idea when I moved here that that's what was going to happen, but to be honest, it did kind of taint my experience in Portland, and that's why I moved outside of the city. So I'm actually in the suburbs right now. Just wanted to move out into the suburbs to somewhere a little quieter. It's cheaper out here, it feels safer, and moving from a studio that was like 500 square feet into a 1-bedroom with a den, and my place right now is like 800 square feet. It was just like a nice change of pace. It was very needed. I enjoyed it honestly a lot. But now that this lease is over and I'm month to month right now, I decided that the year that I was here was enough time away from the city, and I do want to go back again. I know I've been moving once every single year. Everyone I tell, they're like, oh my god, Marissa, you're moving again? Yes, I am. And I feel like that's what your 20s are for. We'll see how long I stay in this next place. It really is so perfect. I'm gonna go visit it this Friday actually and start capturing some of my moving content there. I think I want this video to go up before then though, so I might just put some pictures on here for a little preview of what that apartment looks like. Honestly, I was not expecting to move this quickly. It kind of just hit me one day that I'm month to month at this apartment right now, and like if I didn't want to pay another month of rent here, I needed to like figure out the next place I was gonna live and like move quickly. I went and toured a few places in Portland, which I did record some tours, and I'll have that in a future video in a couple weeks. I toured some places, and as soon as I saw the building that I'm about to move into, like, I got to tour the exact unit I'm moving into. The building is brand new. They had an amazing like concession on the apartment, so it was a lot cheaper than usual, and the leasing agent told me that someone did already apply for the apartment and was approved the day before I toured, but they hadn't paid the holding deposit yet on it. So if I wanted the unit, I could apply for it, get approved, and then pay the holding deposit, and I would get the unit. And that's exactly what I did. So like literally as soon as I finished touring the apartment, I like got on my laptop and applied for it and got it that same day. So yeah, those are the big life updates. I realize I have been talking for so freaking long now. I don't even know if I have really anything else to update you guys on. If you guys are still watching, honestly, thank you so much for tuning into this video and sticking around and just following me through my journey. I feel like there's been a lot that's happened over the past few years, and that's, you know, what your 20s are all about. I feel like I've even, you know, followed so many content creators over the years who are around my age, and it seems like, you know, every few months they're doing these huge like life updates or moves or whatever, and sometimes it can feel like clickbait almost, like why are you doing all these drastic changes? But I feel like that's kind of just what your 20s are for. Like I said, shit is just happening constantly, whether it's like out of your control or you're just trying to figure out yourself and who you are in your life and all of that. So yeah, anyways, those are all the big life updates for you guys. I'm not gonna ramble on anymore. We will have more apartment updates and just all of the things coming in the near future. So yeah, I can't wait to see you guys in my next video, and I love you so much. Bye!